Hi Newsround, I'm in the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul. Here, all boys' schools are running and so are primary schools for girls. But older girls are not being allowed into the classroom, and the people who are not allowing them are known as the Taliban. They're a militant group that fought for the last 20 years against the government here. That government was supported by Britain, by America, by other foreign countries, but last year the Taliban defeated them and took control of Afghanistan. Now the Taliban follow a very strict interpretation of Islam, one that most Muslims across the world disagree with. And the last time the Taliban were in power in the 1990s, they didn't allow girls to get an education at all, really. They didn't allow women to work, and they made all women wear the burqa or a veil across their whole body and face. This time, they're not quite as strict as that, but they're still hardline, and they're not allowing teenage girls to go back to school. On Wednesday, it was hoped that older girls would finally be able to restart school, but at the last minute, the Taliban changed their minds, and a lot of people here were really upset.
Before starting the schools, believe me, it was many nights that I was dreaming in my sleeping that we will be happy, we will be in a class that we study for its development. But when we heard this news, believe me, it's still like a nightmare for me to believe that we came back 20 years. And a girl like me cannot continue her way in order to realize his dream.
And we were so happy for starting the school, but when we know about that the Taliban banned all the gates of schools, we were so hopeless. We were so disappointed that no one cares and no one pay attention for us. So many girls were crying.
The Taliban say secondary schools for girls will be able to restart once they've created what they're calling an Islamic plan for the education system. But in all other Muslim countries across the world, secondary school girls are able to study. And here in Afghanistan, boys and girls were already attending classes separately. The headscarf for girls was already part of the uniform. The young women and girls I've spoken to here, though, say they're determined to keep fighting for their right to an education.